Hello, I am K.S. Rao, your Sudoku friend. Now, today we have another wonderful puzzle. I have named it as a Diabolic puzzle. So, anyhow, this puzzle is not new to you. It was circulated through a very short video. It was shown to you all a couple of days ago. Okay. The speciality about this puzzle is it has got 31 numbers. That 31 numbers, any puzzle indicates it must be an easy puzzle, but it is not an easy puzzle, mind you. Okay, another speciality about this puzzle is that it has got number 5 and 7 appearing just once each. So you can see when we go closer to the puzzle. And with these peculiarities, it becomes somewhat a hard puzzle. Therefore, I am sure it deserves the word name Diabolic puzzle. Okay. But through this puzzle, I am going to show a few tricks, very important and useful tricks. And because the puzzle has been circulated to all of you, shown to all of you, you would have solved the puzzle. And now if you see this video, you will find the difference between your method and this method. And if you find anything, some new tricks or some new technique worth picking up, you'll be glad to pick up. So now, with these few words, let us go to the puzzle proper now. So here is our puzzle. Of course, a number of people have appreciated this puzzle and they also tried and they have succeeded. Now some of them have informed that they are waiting for this video. I am glad about it. Let's start now. Now this top horizontal strip, 1 appears just once, 2 appears 3 times, but 3 also appears 2 times. Have a look. In this box, if you have a look, that 3 there and this 3 here and this 3 here will ask us to write our next 3 here. This is a placer for a 3. Okay, 4 appears once, 5 is missing, 6 occurs just once, 7 is missing, 8 and 9 also occur once each. Okay, but before leaving this strip, let's go for a good trick. Okay, now have a good look. See, we have this 1, 8 and 9 in row C. That means these numbers cannot get repeated here. Similarly, we have same 1, 8, 9 here in this column over 7. That means these 3 numbers cannot get repeated here. That means in this box for 1, 8 and 9, we have got 1, 2 and 3 cells only. So let us allot those cells to them. See, we have number 1 here, so we can write 8 and 9 only here. That's 8 and 9. That's and here we don't have number 1 or 8 or 9 across. So all 3 numbers here and here, let's write them 1, 8 and 9. 1, 8 and 9. Okay. Now what about these 3 remaining cells? We can allot them also. We require 5, 6 and 7. Okay. We can write them. We have a 6 here. So 5 and 7 here. Here. No 5, no 6, no 7. So all 3 numbers here. 5, 6 and 7. Here also 3 numbers. 5, 6 and 7. No cross 6. Okay. 5, 6 and 7. Okay. Now let us leave this strip. Because there are too many numbers to be here. In these 3 cells we got nearly 5, 6 numbers here. Okay. So, okay. Leave that strip now. Come here. Here's number 1 appears just once, but have a look. that one there and this one here. In this box, these two ones will give a place for number 1 here. Okay, have a good look. 1 here cannot be repeated. 1 there cannot be repeated here. That means this is the only cell for number 1. Okay, let's write that. Okay, now this one will immediately release the next one here. Have a look. This one here, that one there, and this one here. We get the next one here. Okay, now look at this row D. This 8 here cannot be repeated here. This 8 prevents repeating here. That means in row D, the only place for number 8 is this. Okay. Okay, now what else shall we do? Number 1 only. 1, 2 here, 2 places for 2, 3 times over, 4 is not found, 5 is also not found, 6 is also peculiarly not found, 7 once, 8 3 times over, and 9 is found 2 times, but these 2 places are available for 9. Okay. Now, I'll show you one more important trick. Have a look. We have in this column 2, we have 4 numbers. That means to complete this column number 2, we require 5 numbers. Those numbers are 2, 4, 5, 6 and 9. Okay. We have 2 there, 4 there, 5 is not there, 6 is there, 9 is there. That means number 5 is the only number which can take this cell. Okay, that is the blue line trick. Okay, and now further have a look. This 4 here prevents repeating here. Therefore, in this column, the only place for number 4 is here. Okay, now let us write that 4 there. Okay, now look at this column number 2. We have 3 vacancies here. We can fill them up now. Have a look. This 6 here, this 6 here means this is the place for 6. This 9 here means we can write the next 9 here. And the last place in this column is for number 2. That's good work. Okay. Now, let us go for one more important trick. Let us fill this row C. What are the numbers which can be taken? I am written here number C in the C1. We require only 3 vacancies are there in row C. It is for 5, 6 and 7. We have this 5 here. That means we can write 6 and 7 here. 6 and 7. And look at row D also. We have 3 vacancies now. That is for 5, 6 and 4. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, we have nothing here. 4, 5, 6, right? Okay. 4, 5, 6. Here we have a 6. Therefore, 4 and 5. Here we have that 4. So only 5 and 6 to be written here. Okay. And now have a good look and listen carefully. Look at this row C. We have a 6 here in C1 and a 6 here in C9. The 6 does not appear anywhere else in this row because it is occupied by other numbers. Look at row D also. Here we have got a 6 here and a 6 here. The other numbers, other cells are occupied by other numbers. Okay. That means, have a good look. If by chance we write a 6 here, the number 6, next number 6 cannot be here. It has to be here. If otherwise we write a 6 here, the other 6 cannot be here. It has to be here. That means these 4 cells make up an X-wing for number 6. Okay, that's the X-wing for number 6. Okay, the meaning of that is, since a 6 has to be here or here only, and another 6 has to be here or here only, that is the same 6, of course, not another 6. Okay, that means since a 6 has to be here or here, or a 6 has to be here or here, this number 6 has no business to be found anywhere else in this column. Okay. Now, similarly, in this column also, number 6 need not be repeated anywhere else. Okay. With this knowledge, let us fill a few cells. Number 6 need not be repeated anywhere. So here, incidentally, we got a 6 here. So 6 cannot be repeated here. Let us fill this cell now. What are the numbers which will come there? We have 1, 2, 3 and 4 there. 5 can be written. 5 can be written. 6 need not be written. 7 can be written. And 8 and 9 are there in the same box. So we get a 5 and 7. And look at the fun. We have made a tray of 5, 6, 7 in this column. Let it be there now. Okay. Now come to this column. We have a 6 here similarly. So the question of repeating 6 does not arise here. Let us leave it for the time being. Let us fill this one. Oh, we have got a 6 there. Oh, we have got a 6 there. Need not write. I am not filling this cell now with an intention. Okay, now you will see the intention. When it becomes clear, you will be very happy. Now let us fill this column. Number 5. We have 3 vacancies there. So, what are the 3 numbers which will come? We have this 5 here. We require 2, 5 and 7. Okay. We have this 5 here. So 2 and 7 here. 2 and 7. We have the 2 there. So 5 and 7 here. And here no 2, no 5, no 7. So all 3 numbers there. 2, 5 and 7. Now have a look. We have made a pair of 5 and 7 in row F. 5 and 7 here and 5 and 7 here. That means these 2 numbers need not be repeated anywhere else in row F. Okay. Now, let's have a look at this cell. We have 1 here, 2 there, 3 here, 4 can be written here, and 5 can be written here, 6 did not be written here. Therefore, 4 and 5 are the numbers here. Four and 5. Oh, sorry, I am making a mistake. 5 did not be written at all. Because this pair, I forgot for a moment. I'm sorry. 4 here. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So this 4 will get immediately deleted there. Because this pair 5 did not be written. So that's the 4. So this 4 will get deleted immediately there above. So that's 5 and 6. And what about this cell? Yeah, the matching pair for this pair, 5 and 6. You can write that 5 and 6 there. Okay. Now, what about these 3 cells? These 2 cells, because 5 and 7 pair is there. So these 2 cells are for 5 and 4. 6 and 9. 4 is here. 6 and 9. We have this 6 here. Therefore, let us write our 6 here and 9 here. Okay. Now, this 9 here and this 9 here will give us a 9 there. That's the place for a 9. That 9 will release 8 here. That 8 and this 9 will release number 1 here. 1 there. And this 1 and this 8 will release number 9 here. Okay, 9 there. Okay. Now we still have a tray of 5, 6 and 7 in this box. Okay, now in this box, only one cell is vacant. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let us write that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now look at this column number 9. We have this tray of 5, 6 and 7. We have an 8 there. That means in this column only three cells are available for filling. Let us see what we can do. We require 2, 3 and 9. We have a 2 here and 9 here. We can write a 3. Otherwise, look the other way. We have a 9 here and a 9 here. That means we get a 9 here. This 2 being here, we cannot repeat 2 here. So this is the place for a 2. And naturally, this is the place for 3. Let's write that 3 there. Okay. Now look, this 2 and this 2 will permit us to confirm 2 here. That's the place for a 2. And this 2 will get deleted here. Have a look. That 2 goes. Now in this box we got only 2 vacancies for what numbers? It is clearly 2 and 4. We have a 2 above, therefore we can write our 4 here and 2 here. Okay. And now what about these 2 cells vacant in this box? Can we do something? 1, 2, 3, 4. We require 5 and 7. We have this 5 here. Therefore, write our 5 above. 5 there and 7 here. Okay. Now, what about these 2 cells in row B? We need number 1 and 8. We have this 1 here. Therefore, I'll write our 1 here and 8 here. Oh, good. So what about this lone cell in this box? It is nearly real for the matching pair of 6 and 7 here. I will write that 6 and 7. By the way, this 5 can be deleted here. So if 5 goes, we have a pair of 6 and 7 there. We have this tray of 6 and 7, 6, 7 and 5 there. Okay. Now, okay, what about this row G? Can we do something? Only 2 vacant cells are there. We require 3 and 7. We have a 3 there. So 3 there. We cannot repeat here. Let us write a 3 here. This is a 3 and 7 here. Okay. This 7 will get deleted there. We are going to get a 5 here. That 5 will delete this 5 here. So still we have this tray of 5, 6 and 7. And here we have got a pair of 6 and 7 in that row. Okay. Look at this row D. We have got a pair of 5 and 6 here and here. So this is the place for a 4. Let's write that 4 there. And this column is having just one vacancy now. That is for what number? We have an 8 there, we have an 8 there. That means this is a place for 8. Okay, 8 here. And what can we do something about these 2 cells? We need 4 and 5. We don't have a cross check of 4 or 5. Even at this late stage in this puzzle, have a look. Let us leave it there. Let us not. But one thing, If 4 and 5 are to be here, this 4 and 5 can be deleted. We still have a pair of 6 and 7 there. Okay, leave it, let it be like that. Now look at this column 4. We have only one vacancy, that is for number 4 here. This is a place for a 4. And can we do something about these two cells? We need a 3 and 7. We have a 3 there, that means we can write our 3 here. And 7 there. We were looking for 4 and 5 here. We got this 4 here now. We can write our 4 there and 5 here. This 5, okay, still that pair remains there. That trio remains there. Let it be there now. Come here. We have row H is having just one vacancy, that is about number 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is required here. Let us write that 5. 5. That means we can write a 6 here. That's a 6 and a 5 here. And now that 5 will result in 6 there. That's a 6. Above it's a 7. And there it's a 6. 6 there. And here it's a 7. 7. And here it's a 6. 6 there. That means we have come the row column number 1 is having just one vacancy now, but that is what number? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is missing, 8 and 9 are there. So this is a place for 7. Okay. What about this last vacant cell in this box? Clearly for 8. Okay, let's write a 8 there. That completes this strip. Okay, now what is remaining? That 6 will release number 7 here. Have a look. That's a 7. Here it becomes a 5. 5 there. 7 here. And here we get a 5. I think we have solved this puzzle. How wonderful, wonderful. Oh yeah. So my friends, this was a difficult puzzle. I am sure you would have experienced. Now these few tricks that we have used, that is this X-wing and this blue line trick and few other tricks. This trick was some time ago I named it as a crossroads trick. Crossroads trick. Okay. So these few tricks have made this puzzle an easy one. So I am sure you will find the difference between your method and this method, and whatever is there to learn, you will pick up easily. So that's it for this evening. God bless you all.